spoke to me, and I waited until today, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, to do the video and to put it up because Martin Luther King was a remarkable man who stood for equality and did all that he could for as long as he lived to help everyone get the equality and liberty that they deserved so that everyone could be treated equally. I know that we still have a long way to go in so many areas within the idea of equality. I was deeply saddened when I went to Disney World over the holidays to find out that it was quite discriminatory against someone with a disability. Again, I'm not here to make money or to have someone lose their job. I really want to make a difference so that children with disabilities or chronic illnesses that put them in wheelchairs can feel as magical and happy in the great place as Walt Disney World is as possible. There are only a handful of rides at the Magic Kingdom that are made wheelchair accessible. One of them is the Winnie the Pooh ride. Another one is the Little Mermaid ride. You get in a trolley car and drive your wheelchair directly onto the car and then experience the ride. That was amazing. But there's only, again, a handful that are like that. And there are certain rides that could easily be made wheelchair accessible but need to be updated. For instance, the Peter Pan ride, now I know it goes in the air, but it uses the same type of trolley car that the Winnie the Pooh and the Little Mermaid uses, and it is not wheelchair accessible. I waited in what was supposed to be the wheelchair line for a long time and asked if it was wheelchair accessible and told that it was, only to find out when I got up to it being my turn to get on the ride that it was not wheelchair accessible. I also found out that that ride constantly breaks down, so that in itself is a safety hazard. But Disney does not want to spend the money to update the ride. Now, I know logistically it could be difficult because the ride goes up in the air, but if you consider that a ride such as soaring in Epcot gives the illusion of flying through the air by using a 3D movie screen, the same concept could be used for Peter Pan. Peter Pan is a Disney classic, and all children should get to experience the magic of Tinkerbell. I personally love this story because I love Tinkerbell, and Tinkerbell is my nickname. But there were other rides that also could easily be made wheelchair accessible, but Disney has not taken the measures to make them so. And again, only a handful of them are wheelchair accessible. The Magic Kingdom is one of the most popular places that terminally ill and disabled children wish to go to for their Make-A-Wish Foundation. So that in itself should be enough incentive to get Disney to make those changes. Why not have a Disney princess that has a disability? Maybe she's in a wheelchair and gets the chance to leave the wheelchair but decides at the end that she wants to remain how she is because she's magical in her own right. Or have a princess that is bald. There are so many children with childhood cancer that are bald that would love to have a princess to look up to. I know what it's like to be bald, and it's difficult as an adult. I can only imagine how difficult it is for a child. Disney, please step up to the plate and make these reasonable changes. You definitely have the money to do so, and make as many lives as magical as possible. Maybe get a disabled person to be an advisor to give you ideas of how to make Disney even more accommodating and more accessible. Even going to a place such as the restaurants that the seating is outside, most of the tables were very high and you had to get on a stool to sit and eat. There were very few wheelchair accessible tables. That's another easily made change that could make a huge difference to help everyone feel equal and accepted. They do have lower counters for the cashiers in some areas, but very few wheelchair accessible tables. This again deeply saddens my heart. Please let's use YouTube and spread the word so that Disney makes these changes and really makes it as magical as Walt Disney intended it to be. That is my wish, that is my dream. Again, not for myself, but for other adults who are going through illnesses or disabilities that are quite difficult during the everyday, but go to the Magic Kingdom to experience a Magic Kingdom. This is my wish for 2016. Please spread this video and share as much as possible so that we can get together as a YouTube community and really make a difference. Until next time, love, light, and blessings. And here's hoping for a little more magic in the most magical place on earth. Love you, Disney.